Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup.
To then bring in Shun was definitely a huge surprise. And in contrast, G2 set these high expectations around their mid-game approach, and against T1 we saw them getting dominated in the mid-game with those superstar plays that we saw from T1.
Definitely was the case. Now we keep our eyes on this dive. Ben getting locked up. Level 2 is there. Counter-Strike available to stop any more damage. Get that Jax low. Ben for now feeling relatively comfortable. On coming in with the level 2. Waiting in the brush, knowing he's invisible. Headbutt, pulverize, ignite now ticking. Ben coming over the wall, like the spell shield out, and they slow that initial jungle path. It's a small advantage, but Shun happy to be that much quicker on the clear.
I mean, Bin wasn't punished in the dive. He's able to soak up a lot of the experience. Jun also able to steal away the full top side of G2's jungle camps. Jun can now hover around mid. Look at the wave state, not ideal for Caps.
Blanc. Suppression into the wall. Shane now follow up. Caps is just a dead man. Clean first blood coming in from BLG. Beautifully played around the mid lane.
A very effective gank from Shun. Caps holds on to his flash, thinking he can find the outplay, but the chain CC from both the LeBlanc, he will have it available to him. Caps going to lose out on 4 CS there, so that's a full level disadvantage he now finds himself in. Now Shun hovering around the bot side of the map.
Mickey, quick Q taking his time on, just waiting in the brush there.
The swaps have come back through as well, so Elk now back on the bot side of the map.
One Hansama. Nice knock up onto the initial engage coming from Mickey. 5 stacks on the plasma. Instantaneous shattering strike onto 2 from Mickey, but he's going to go down as well. Flash in from Elk to finish. BLG, 2 kills on the board, only 5 minutes into this game.
Look at the wave state as well. Hansama in
the moment where Nocturne really feels like he comes online. G2 shouldn't really have an angle to contest here, likely to just concede this Drake. BLG, as we get later into the game, again, Bin is going to be such a difficult problem to manage, essentially, as the Jax has more items under his belt. Sometimes when you have that late game scaling hyper carry, deal with this champion. But Hansama on the MF, pretty hard to just 1v1 a Jax in any given fight.
Broken Blade's doing pretty well. He was able to get that additional support from Yike on the top side to deny Bin a bit of farm. I like what On has been doing in the laning phase though, like his early plays on the bot side 2 versus 2, working with Shun to deny Hansama a lot of farm. Now again in the top side, every time Mickey goes missing, he puts that pressure down. And he's been doing a good job of just helping Elk extend his lead even further. Now Shun looks for a gank bot lane.
Broken Blade in trouble. Ben already popping the ulti. Meganar, where's this going to go? Nice wall up, leap forward, knocks him back in. Crucially, Shun missing the ultimate. Broken Blade likely still going to fall here. Ben tanky, but doesn't want to risk taking another shot. Good survive. Now the counterplay coming in on the top side. G2 know they can get aggressive. Spotted On leaving the lane. Discrepancies. Ultimate cooldowns. Yike can get into the pit. BLG need all 3 if they want the 4-grub buff. G2 trying to poke, but this is such a difficult fight for them to play out. They've got Elk on the flank, and they're not doing anything about it. Mickey now going in, but it's not going to connect onto anybody. The Q initially going to hit Knight, but Mickey just getting 1 pop. Now finally the follow-up coming in. Knight might be in trouble. They're forcing the flash out, at least initially. Ulti going over the pit, but it's a scattered fight from G2. Caps doesn't have any mana, but now Broken Blade is here. Instantly punted right back, though. Not interested in taking that one. Shockwave to help secure. Grub's down at the very least. 3-3 there, but a messy fight.
Ultimately, it ends up being a 1-for-1. Caps is going to TP bot to catch that wave as Bin was able to secure himself another plate.
3 to 4 minutes. They have a good angle if they can find a fight.
But Bin's been doing a great job on a side lane, right? Like, he has just been permanently playing for plates. He hasn't been overdrawn into fights. Broken Blade spent a lot of time.
On. Aftershock proc. Shun coming over the wall. Hansama crucially pinned. Ulti fall up there, leaving him for dead. They know there's nothing left. BLG. Just make it look so effortless.
It's an easy pick once again for BLG, allowing BLG to find an easy pick. They're TPing bot, they've set their sights on Caps.
Caps, movement speed stairway there. Knight ready to come over the wall. Shun going through it. Shane now connecting. Nice shockwave back, but Elk is there to follow up. Good flash out from Caps.
But BLG have moved from top to mid to bot, moving with pressure constantly across the map. Broken Blade is looking for an opportunity in the mid lane, but BLG are just kind of running rings around G2 in this early game.
It's just so hard for G2 to find a fight on their terms. Mickey is that source of engage. Want to get aggressive here. Counter-Strike is there. Mickey now pulling the back. It's a clean combo to kick things off. Knight snapping back, but he's still in the MF ulti. Yike. Finding the kill, crucially, for G2.
A nice combo there from Mickey, expecting the W to come through from Knight. He waits before committing the stun, and then fully engages, knowing that the MF ult is right behind him. Shun now sets his sights on mid.
The pace Shun is playing at in this game, his CS is good, but I feel like I have not seen him hit a jungle camp in 5 minutes. He's been everywhere on the map.
Yeah, rarely do we see Skarner's this active in the early game, but Shun is constantly looking for these ganks, looking for these plays, and he'll secure his team a Rift Herald as the Dragon goes.
We'll keep an eye on those item completions. G2 will knock down bot lane tier 1. Expect that mid will be the center of attention for BLG, given the
they're going to concede it. They're going to allow Broken Blade to push in another wave on the bot side. He is almost a full level up over Bin. But of course, Bin being able to control and set up for this objective. Mickey in response is now making his way down to try and contest, but I think BLG is too late.
Knock up, quick Alistair combo. Broken Blade going to try to double hop out of safety, but Shun already waiting, and Knight grabs the kill. BLG, this was the team people expected to see the start of the Swiss stage, but here they are. They've finally arrived. They're playing the map beautifully.
And it's getting caught prior to objectives, randomly in side lanes. Again, it's BLG that have good setup on the map. They've pushed out top. BBU is catching the bot wave. And so while G2 are scattered, what do BLG do? Put pressure into the mid lane, the weakest point of G2, where they then can't be punished.
Much of the enemy jungle just belongs to Knight. Anytime mid-wave is in a decent state, he can walk in so freely, so effortlessly, to just threaten. Nocturne out now going in. TP coming into the midst of G2 as well. They're finally going to spot it. Looks like they're going to try to catch out Knight, looking to punish, but on an excellent use of disruption. Shun now trying to get involved in the fight. Bin waiting over the wall. Jack, keep your eyes on that counter strike right into 2. Quick flash out from Cap. Holding on for now. Ulti coming in from Onsama, but it's just not connecting the way that they need it to. Shockwave from Caps doing a bit of damage. Mickey taken down. G2, do they want to keep taking this fight? Shun on the run. Health bar's low. Knight forced back. A messy exchange overall, but Mickey the only one to fall.
A situation that should have ended in disaster for BLG ends up becoming a winning play. They find a kill onto Mickey. They're able to get out without really expending anything. Look, flash available still for Elk, Knight, Shun, and Bin. G2 realize that they can't contest this Dragon. They've just committed all their ultimates. Alive. Dragon is still 2.5 minutes away. Notice Broken Blade can't afford to overextend. Mickey caught out.
Battering strike there is going to try to re-engage onto Elk. Immediate follow-up. Clean combo going in. Elk still standing though. He's still alive. The ignite on Broken Blade going mini and trying to follow. It's a messy fight. Hansam already taken down. Bin is here to turn it back on. Quickly going over the wall. The blast cone does not matter. BLG perfection to shut down the combo of G2.
They're able to outplay the fight once more. They thought that they had caught out Elk, but he was able to survive for so long. Broken Blade had to commit the flash to even secure the kill, and it ends up being a 1-for-3 with a Baron to boot. BLG dominating in the first game of this series.
Caps can't even knock down the tier 1 in return. This is devastating. You saw it. They got the combo together. They tried to turn around.
They're going to wait for Elk to respawn so that all 5 members secured the Baron. BLG, because that initial engage was tanked by BLG, they were able to win the fight.
But G2 want to up the pace, want to keep things going. Beautiful up from Hansama to get things started. This time Elk didn't have the tools that he needed to survive. On taken down as well. G2 trying to delete these Baron buffs as quickly as they can. Knight TPing in off the side. Caps Hansama running. Mickey gonna fall here. Sacrificed. A decent play to stall the map, to slow down the Baron push from BLG.
It's a 2-for-2. They end up getting the TP out from BLG from Knight as well, who's moved towards the bot side of the map. This will give a bit of the bounty gold back over to G2 as Broken Blade secures the top tower, but BLG have set their sights on this bottom tier 2, and I don't think G2 have the resources to stop it.
Counter strike there, beautiful CC coming through, shockwave there, Hansama getting one pop, Cap's got nowhere left to go, the chain's connected, it's just a matter of time, Bin on a rampage. BLG taking down the bot lane tier 2 to follow.
I mean, BLG are just beating G2 with their wallets now. They're so strong, they have the Baron. Broken Blade's able to get the tier 2 back, but BLG don't have to stop. The wave clear is gone for G2, which means that BLG can set their sights on the bot lane tier 3.
Knock down the inhibitor, likely to follow. BLG will back away
instead.
Actually
getting the Baron off, being able to cross map, getting these strays, all positive plays. But then Hans and Caps overstay on bot lane. They don't respect
angles. You mentioned it very early on in the game, Betty, but the poke. LeBlanc at this point in the game, very free to just throw a combo down. The same is true from Elk with these long-range Ws.
That was Shun's ulti there, but it doesn't matter. Elk will still get the mid-tier 2. Bin pressure. This is exactly what you want to see
for BLG again. But who do they go on? It's a timer now. Yike has to go.
Use the Baron to force G2 to overextend and turn and fight, but they're not. They're knowing that they're really strong at playing through sides. G2 can't, and here's that pressure mounting now. Bin is on the Dragon, and the Baron is being started. He doesn't have TP.
But Ben can wait. Wait
And
till
this
they
is the
come in.
thing.
It's not a fast Baron. On around the corner,
Oh.
G2, this is a Hail Mary. Knight taking so much health away from Yike. Popping the Sterix, they can now follow up as well. On in the midst of the entire team, locking up Hansama. Vision getting blurry, but Hansama still gets caught in the suppress. He tries to flash out and he gets caught anyway. He's living for a brief moment. The barrier keeping him standing, but Elk and Knight can start to hunt now. All those cooldowns down, and goes out. They're trying to turn it back. The cleanse is a little bit sloppy, but he buys himself an extra moment. The ulti now to follow. Quick ulti back response. Broken Blade gonna follow up. It's a messy fight. Cap's still alive for an extra moment, but Knight's on the way in. Mickey trying to do what he can to peel for his mid laner, but Bin is just now arriving, just in time to watch G2 fall. A double kill to finish it for Knight.
I mean, BLG play it the way they're supposed to. Elk, that was a very ambitious... G2 was forced to ulti onto Jun and on the frontline engage. They're able to take their time, and look, the TP coming in. BLG don't want to give G2 anything.
Luckily, G2 able to get the objective down. Yike's flash will be the cost. You highlighted it, Baron picked up another excellent fight for BLG. Over group, again, all it takes is one misstep where G2 are able to layer all of their ultimates together.
The death cap now finished could be the difference. But finding one fight isn't enough at this point. You'd have to find multiple back-to-back. And I just don't think that G2 have the damage. I don't think they have the lockdown to really win a team fight.
I mean, who's killing Shun?
Because they've demonstrated they can kill Elk, but like you have to commit so much just to kill him that Knight and Bin then clean up the fight.
I'm pretty sure if we look back at the team fight, that was almost every single ability just for Elk.
Yep.
Who is the squishiest member of the team.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Look, he has 4 deaths. The rest of the team has 2. It's just that hard.
It's tough. Broken Blade at least able to get a little bit of poke down on the Knight. They're slowing down the push here. Ulti coming out for Yike. Where are they going to go? Click combo coming in onto Elk, but he manages to go invisible for a brief moment. Yike now trying to follow up. Mickey coming in over the wall, but he just gets one shot. The carries do too much damage. Broken Blade is here. Elk goes golden. The timing is good. Knock back into the wall with the wall. He'll take one, but BLG are just going to take the base.
Again, G2 succeed in killing Elk, but that is just not enough. On and Bin dive onto the back line. They decimate G2. And in this first game, BLG have dominated from start to finish.
BLG reminding us why they are the first seed from the LPL. Granada has those cooldowns available because Bailout is also so good against compositions that are reliant on dives with the Silas and the Yasuo.
Short burst trades that he's going to be able to take once he get a few more levels under his belt. But in the meantime, he's just going to have to accept the fact that it sucks. Oh, Caps. Yeah, he's going to be forced to flash there.
One more auto. Caps going back in for a little bit of extra healing. Will at least survive, but a disastrous early lane.
Good trade for him. Shun is hovering around the top side. He's looking. I think he's going to find this game.
Oh, this is tough. Xin early on with red buff. Broken Blade should just be dead. Shun taking his time. Waits for him to leave. Tornado going wide. W follow-up likely to force the flash at the very least. Third auto not going to hit. Patience from Broken Blade. Knight now trying to get away. Clone used to body block. The E2 is big. Root there from Knight as well. Flash forward, but Mickey gets hit by the root. Now going to follow up, but moment of split coordination. Cap's too low. Cap's no mana. Should be able to do some work here. But Elk already having boots too makes it that much harder. On now on the way. Broken Blade level 6. Tornado, where's it going to go? Going back in. Taking his time. Moving away. Windwall a little bit awkward. Is on now starting to chase, but Yike is here as well. Not able to connect. Doesn't get the knockback, no setup angle for Broken Blade. Mickey is here. Shun.
I think Broken Blade's quite happy to play this though. He decides not to go for the all-in. They don't have information as to where Shun is.
Pull back handshake is big. Broken Blade just barely able to escape. Guardian proc.
Oh my god, G2 playing on the edge. Teasing the dragon, but with the bot lane now here, he should be able to secure it. Mickey has to be careful.
Handshake there. Pull back, knockup is going to be there as well. Clean interrupt coming in from the side of BLG. An excellent pick. Mickey overconfident to step up. Thought they'd all be focused on the Drake.
Level 4 there for Mickey. He's going to be 2 levels down behind On. That ultimate, once again, going to be very crucial as we get closer to the next scrub spawn. And it's BLG that find first blood once again.
And you can see now a little bit higher stakes. It's Caps. Small XP advantage here in the mid lane, but not getting close to 6 as Mickey just returns. Mickey now highwaying in. Knight locked up for a brief moment. Caps has stolen the ultimate, immediately going to respond. Handshake is there to interrupt. Mickey still only level 5, short on the way, and they need to make their way out of this one. Wind becomes lightning onto Caps. Yike now coming through the wall. G2, can they turn this? How long is the cooldown? Abscond, abduct. Won't be able to get anything there. At least calling the attention, but Ben going crazy on the top side. Doesn't quite connect
for them, but it looks like that with the reset coming through from Broken Blade as well, that they're not going to be in a position to do so. Good setup from On and Elk, making it hard to actually enter the river. Broken
Mickey
Blade
caught out, double knockup is big, instant follow-up, suppression now there, Charm, but the ulti doesn't hit from Yike, crucially onto Yelk. G2, do they still want to keep going for this one? Another knockup on should seal the deal. Bailout now coming in, Caps off onto the side, looking for the 1v1. Desperation comes in, he steals the Gnar ultimate. Hanzama finds the kill, now the chase is coming in. Shun locked up, Broken Blade chasing. They found the angle, they found the fight, and they found the grab on top. G2 take the advantage.
An early skirmish goes the way of G2. But no, this time he goes in knowing that Broken Blade is at his back. Yike is there, doesn't connect the ultimate. Oh, because the charm comes through, slowing his lockdown.
Ulti comes in from Ben, decent damage, but as long as Silas has W, he should live for an extra second, but no! CC layering is flawless. Yike now chasing, Ben likely to fall. Yike looking for the knockback as well. One more auto and a Q to finish, but clutch flash! The kill finished. Extra life now coming in off the kill for Broken Blade. He'll manage to survive.
Skirmish, we didn't talk about it, but in a 2v1, he was able to get that kill onto Elk because he stole the Gnar ultimate away and knocked him into the wall, guaranteeing that kill. But this time, Mickey's just roaming around the map a lot more. He's making his way towards top.
Broken Blade, where's the wind wall going to go? Knockup is there, manages to block a little bit of the damage, doesn't really have a clear path out to safety. Ult through, trying to get a bit more damage down to the shot. Nice dash back! Oh, the wind becomes lightning. Knockup is there, but they don't really have any other follow. They at least stop the play. They slow down the play on top side. The tower will still fall, but in the meantime, Hans is pushing.
A 3 versus 2 situation.
But again, Alistair, to make so many of these plays, he now has to stay beside his AD carry. Can't afford to roam individually. Will probably just get caught out by this G2 composition. So it's G2 was set up on the objective. BLG hovering in the area. Knight no TP, but he's on his way. Cap split pushing in a side lane. Tale as old as time, but G2, can they navigate this one well? Ben with Mega Gnar coming. It doesn't look like they want to try and take this fight, but they're staying in the area, maybe hoping for an exit kill, maybe hoping for a mistake from the side of BLG.
Getting that assist and getting all these plates has been really beneficial for him. Now G2 set their sights on the top side of the map, but BLG is here to respond.
Wind wall to stop Ben from pushing anything else. Stolen Gnar ultimate, knockback, clean follow from Broken Blade as well. Shun cannot peel. Yike with the fall of 2 on, coming over the wall. The Hoss will take over, will do a little bit of work. Shun trying to hold on for life, but the knockup is still there for a brief moment. Shun trying to escape the heal coming down. On just doesn't have enough cooldowns to save his jungler. G2 gonna keep the pressure up.
The skirmishing is going so well for G2. Across the map, they're able to find these. While Knight will get a tower in the bot lane. Silas, Yasuo, and a Scar.
All I'm saying is bring back cut down. I'm saying bring back cut down.
Yeah, do you want to know another
Or
fun
Dominic's
fact?
passive, put it back on there.
His W scales with his missing health.
I mean, it could be a situation. Hold that thought as On has been caught out. They're trying to layer the CC on. Holding on to the ultimate, but will be forced to burn the flash.
I thought the Caps would try
for a moment to see if they can get down some vision.
I'm thinking about what ultimate. It's probably the Gnar ultimate.
It's the Gnar ultimate. Yeah. It's always the Gnar ultimate.
Here we go, Baron being started. I don't know if they want to finish this objective.
I think you can keep them here. I don't know if Caps has dive threat though. Is it a flip? Don't want to see the flip.
Gonna run out soon. Here gets the TP. Have they got what they want?
Managing to get 2 over the wall! Caught unawares! Overconfident playing for the 50-50, but now G2 need to get the fall. They cannot let Shun into that pit. Caps stealing away the Nico ultimate. Mini Gnar there. It should belong to G2. The follow-up for Broken Blade. Ulti there! The combo in game 2 to solidify their lead to take down BLG, but Ben's not done yet. Shun's not done yet. Finally, he will fall. Hanzama popping off in the fight to finish the job. A double for the Ezreal.
Insane ulti from Yike. Phenomenal. A play that no one was expected. From over the wall, he's able to catch the bottom lane of BLG. That's going to be a Baron. And BLG find themselves with their backs against the wall here in game 2.
This entire tournament, G2 have had moments in games where it's looked close, but finally
Baron secured. And
smiles and relief on the face of the G2 coaching staff.
eyes were about to come out of his head. They're looking to equalize this series, bring us to 1-1. I mean, if they do win this, it's ultimately going to come down to a single game, right?
And I mean, I think this is the thing. It's just your entire year for both of these lineups in a single game. That is more pressure
Broken Blades
than most people are ready to deal with. Broken Blade, will he get caught on side? Holding onto that Q3 as long as possible. Gets the double knockup, crucially. Elk now trying to follow. Wind wall is there. G2 locking down towers on the bottom side of the map. Pick will be there in time, though, for BLG. Can they turn back to defend? Only 1 minion remaining. G2 likely to need to back off here. Potentially a bit desperate. Yike fishing. Won't get anything yet. Recalls from Elk as G2, 2 pressure points. The call for a fight, the ping's on the way. BLG ready. 3 members isolated.
TP flank, TP flank.
TP from behind, Bin, but it's only the mini-Gnar. Caps trying to chase, trying to follow Bin off to the side. Yike getting pulled back by the handshake. G2 trying to retreat as cleanly as they can. Hansama safe for now, but Shun is on the way in. Wind becomes lightning connects. Knockup is there. Mickey trying to keep his 80 carry standing. Shun going to fall. Bin, the mega stacking. He's on the chase. Can he get the double bounce on the hop? Sterik's there. Hansama cleanse out to safety, but BLG just continuing to step forward.
I mean, they've been able to reclaim some space. Good play from BLG. Getting that initial pick on the top side of the map. Keeping their bottom inhibitor tower alive.
Caps. Elk waiting over the wall. Wants to make the difference. Stolen ulti is going to be big here, though. TP now coming in. This leaves G2 in a bit of an awkward spot. Wind wall from Broken Blade. TP from Caps. Will just be a 4v4 if they can try to force this fight. Bin's able to recall, though. He will get here sooner. Caps looks like he's chasing the 1v1, just keeping an eye on that potential TP. Gnar forced out. Skirmish not going to connect. Wall up there. Again, Caps staying close.
The collapse from G2 as well. Bin has to take this fight.
But Bin can't win the 1v1 against Decisive. There's too much sustain. Knock back to the wall. Caps takes his time to make sure everything is lined up. Mini-Gnar coming out, though. A lot of sustained damage. Caps, though, the healing coming in is simply too much. Mickey on the way just in case. Bin trying to hold on as best as he can, but Caps will not fall.
It's a bit of a scary...
Trying to find an angle to make sure that they can contest. Don't want to give up that Ocean Soul. Bin now at the wit's end makes that 1v1 that much easier if he can find it again, but they don't even want to wait for the objective. Elk forced to go into the air. The flashback is clean, but the wind wall stops the feathers from being pulled through, but he holds onto the cooldown for a moment, but it's Yasuo! In the midst of everything, Broken Blade. Knight now going to be in trouble. The Stolen ultimate taken away. Mid laner gone. The bailout not enough. On with a hostile takeover. But it doesn't do anything. Crucially, G2 pushing in to end the game right here, right now. Bin responding just in time to watch the base fall. Can he make the difference on running? Knock up there. Caps gold into the BLG base. Hope ignited for the LEC as Bin falls. As it'll all come down to a single game to decide who will make it to the Swiss stage, the bracket stage, excuse me. The rise.
It's gonna be a rise. Okay. I mean, we have tank right now.
We'll have to see what the Taurik initial item choice is. Obviously, you kind of want access to a tier early on, but Caps caught out here with Pierre, but now they're trying to turn the play. Nice stunt fall from Mickey, and down goes Knight. BLG in trouble. Shun trying to walk away. Exhaust coming in as well. They want to kill Shun. G2 a little over eager. The flash from Mickey. Ooh. Forcing out the flash from Shun.
Honestly, I'm shocked that BLG tried to force that. They must have assumed that Mickey had gone back to base, but Yike, like, where else is he gonna go? There's no camp for him to take. Oh,
Yike caught out. Good initial burst damage coming in. On trying to find the lockup there. Yike ignited. Yike taking out. Shun running. Good response from BLG to even up the score.
Yeah, Caps didn't quite have the mana use for BLG as that kill did go over to On. Ideally, they would have given that to Shun. They're looking for another play in mid.
Caps level 4. The follow-up is there. I don't think Mickey can save Caps. Caps about to get deleted. Trying to make it out of safety. Nice little bit of healing. Mickey out of mana, and they will be able to walk away, but Caps, no TP, no flash. Knight ready to push this wave in.
The problem is Mickey doesn't have the mana to help provide safety now for the mid lane, but Yike makes his way towards top. Look at Broken Blade.
Broken Blade going in, taking his time on the stun.
Trying to get the rage.
First dash going to connect. Again, waiting for the flash. Knockup should come in for Yike. Stun to follow for Broken Blade. Again, Yike on the map where he needs to be to find the kills.
It may have looked like a miss.
Taking a bit of time. Old Tunneler not giving you the most damage here. Hans slow. So we got Hans also taking over to level 6. Bin with his ultimate online.
It's going to be setting us up nicely for the mid game as these first items come through, both sides looking for it. I think both teams spike pretty hard on one item. Broken Blade now in danger.
Broken Blade in trouble here. Trying to get away from the ultimate, does get caught out. Dominus is there, but the Ignite already ticking down from On. Should mean a quick kill pickup onto the Renekton. Shun gonna grab that one, maybe not ideal with BLG. Nice collapse on the side lane.
They're gonna use that advantage to help secure the tower on the bot side of the map, and it will be the first tower of the game too. all this influx of gold
That's a huge gold injection. It just
back
jumped
into
up.
mid-wave that then moved into Pot River, and they just kind of wasted their tempo, allowing for BLG to both secure the bot tower and even get a grub for themselves. So well played by BLG.
Yeah, good discipline from BLG. I think it's a situation where G2 are clearly fishing, hoping that
Rise
creative
here.
angle. Rise finding the angle. Bin now in trouble. Yike going over the wall. The Dazzle not going to connect, but the knock was there. Quick flash coming in from Caps. Bin's got nowhere to go. Side lane pick. Bin cannot get close enough to the wall to flash to safety. G2 find one in the side lane, but BLG looking to respond in the mid. Poke also allows him to contest the wave. Mickey getting lower and lower. BLG again just chipping away these health bars. On bit of an awkward start. Mickey ignited, now trying to use the ultimate, and they're going to turn it back. He's invulnerable for 2.5 seconds. Good ulti coming in from Jun, and Elk still untouched for a moment. Realm Warp coming in as well. On going to be in trouble. Mickey still standing. The healing coming through. BLG just the 1-for-1 so far. Yike now in trouble. He's burned everything he's got. Knight coming in, flashing from Yike. He wants to turn it. TP coming in as well, but Knight stolen away the Zinza ultimate. It's a double kill for Elk, and again, the Ezreal starting to take over, doing a bit more damage to the red buff there, but Broken Blade coming in, the Stride Breaker. Is it enough to flash forward? One more on it, wants to finish the job. He'll get it, but Bin there to punish. It's an even fight thus far.
A crazy skirmish the Caps wasn't even involved in. The
Picture,
TP
the game pace is so quick that even in a replay, we need to show you what's happening next. And right now, that's BLG with the first objective setup. And once again, Caps in a side lane, which thus far has been a good omen for G2, but it's not the same game that it was in game 2. It's not the massive compositional difference that allows G2 to just split the map effortlessly.
But look at the gold at the bottom of your screen. I like what BLG is doing. They're punishing the fact that Caps is in the side lane on the top side. They should be able to secure this tower. Can they catch Hans?
On. Missing the Shattering Strike. Second charge. Will not connect.
Cosmic Drive now completed with the Merc Treads as well. Broken Blade and Caps should be able to get this tower. And the only concern that you have for BLG is Caps is ramping up. He is nearly 2 full levels overnight. He's about 11.5 for the time being. They're going to TP to top lane. Oh, but that might have been too dangerous.
Leading the wave. Waiting for the ulti, catching out Caps, trying to burn him down into the tower. Archangel Shield is still there. He's running as fast as he can. Bin trying to finish the kill. He will be able to get it. Crucial from BLG, but now they're looking to turn on. Can he save his top laner? The answer is yes. Mickey now on the chase as well. Knight in the 1v1 at the bottom screen. It's a split screen focus. Elk over the wall is going to be clutch. Cosmic Radiance coming, but it might come a little bit too late. G2 just have to run. BLG find the better play. Hansama's there just in time to watch them lose the exchange.
It's BLG that find the superior skirmish. Caps tries to go for too much. The TP into top lane as BLG was stacking there ready for the cross map, meaning that they have the numbers advantage. Elk also collapses before Hans is able to, and it ends up being another kill. They're going to secure the tower. They're going to find a kill advantage, and it's BLG that's going to get a small lead in the gold. But I say that, look at the mid lane. G2's looking to respond. They should be able to secure this.
Knight stepping up. Has to immediately.
BLG playing with control for now. They get the top push, they get the mid push, and also whenever Bin is able to find Broken Lady, forces him out. So the map is quickly becoming over the TP flank.
TP coming in as well. Shun going to try to find the ultimate, but he does not connect on Caps. Crucially, TP response now coming in from BLG as they try to split the fight. On trying to turn the fight back. The equalizer is beautiful. The Cosmic Radiance. Will it come in time? The answer is yes. Mickey buying 2.5 seconds for the team to try and turn this one back. Hansama and the Caps untouched with the back line. A perfect dazzle to get things kicked off. Ulti coming in from Hansama as well, but BLG steal one back. Bin, can he burn them all? The answer is no. G2 finding the angle as Elk runs for his life. The Ezreal. Can it make the difference? He's still standing. Yike finding the 1v1 versus Shun. He should come out on top. Double blast cone makes it a little bit trickier. Will finish the job. He will get the jungler down, but Elk, can they afford to approach the last man standing on the side of BLG? G2 winning the fight. They'll take the Drake as Elk is shepherded back into G2 territory. How can he escape? Yike to follow the shutdown there for G2.
It's an ace. On is able to respawn in time, so it doesn't pop up, but that is 5 kills for G2. Rumble ultimate from Bin would have been massive if it weren't for Mickey's ulti. We're back to life, Baron!
This fight, calling in the TPs at the very least, but G2 want to stay on the objective. They know the angle, they know Skarner has to approach them. It's not Hextech Rift. They can risk the 50-50. Tension growing, 5K getting lower. Yike now committing. Response coming in from Ultimate as he has to stop, but the Dazzle is there. Yike taken out. They don't have a smite in the pit. Caps has to make the difference. Broken Blade now coming into the backside of the fight. They cannot afford to take the objective, but they can try to find the kills. Bin turning, burning. Knight in the clutch, finding the sustain he needs, but Broken Blade desperate to finish the job because Caps is still alive. Suppression there. 2v2. Solo lanes versus mid jungle. Ezreal on the way. G2 can't afford to extend the fight, but Broken Blade wants a little bit more. Will it cost him the dominus? The healing coming in for Knight. Elk here to save the day. Caps running. BLG blinking health bars. Can they start the Baron? The answer is yes.
G2 tried to force a Baron. They tried to do it when Jun was dead, but that ambitious play may have cost them everything. It's only Caps. Broken Blade still a ways from level 15.
I mean, look what he did with rank 2 equalizer, rank 3, even more damage. Realm Warp, G2 want to make the aggressive play. TP behind, but the perfect equalizer, slowing them down for now. Cosmic Radiance going in, Knights in the midst, the entire team. He now goes golden, a perfect goal coming in for Sean. Elk untouched over the wall, they get the exhaust down at least, but G2 trying to fight back in the extended fight. Now in the midst of everything, it's Sean continuing to step up. Yikes still standing, but he can't get in the mix. Broken Blade trying to hold on, but BLG are just better, just more powerful as they knock down the tier 2 as G2 are sent back to their base.
G2 is overforcing. They use the ultimate there to try and catch Bin off guard, but another fantastic Rumble ultimate means that BLG win out on the fight. The suppression against the Taric ultimate to buy time means that an inhibitor is going to fall. G2 is quickly losing control of this whole game.
And you can see BLG ready to weather the storm of the G2 engages, knowing that the way things are going when they have the Baron buff, it's G2 who have to try and make the play. Checking the goal difference powered by AWS, a much closer game overall, but BLG on track to replicate the success they found. Caps, though, still with more threats on a sideline. This is not the same game as it was when it was the Orion Nocturne. More agency, more angles, but higher risk now, as he may step too far as the Realm Warp if he does need to escape. Soul Point going to be secured by the side of BLG, 5 minutes.
And your ultimate.
G2 going to hold on if they can.
BLG should be able to secure this top tier 2, though.
Easy for them to just push this out, right? I think at this stage it's so hard for G2. BLG with control on the map. Again, if Taric goes in first, if the Taric team is going in first, they get to use People will only remember the victor and the disappointment. Shun on the way in, good angle to start the fight. Caps locked up, Cosmic Radiance coming in a little bit sooner than expected from the side of BLG. Knight exhausted, but he has his Zinzao ult to get it back. G2 starting off pretty well in the fight, but Elk is untouched, starting to stack up the passive hitting. Hansama trying to find the stun angle, but they can't get it done. Knight in the midst of the entire team, falling up on a Mickey X. Is it enough? Bin and Elk untouched, the 3 carries at the core of BLG. Can they find the angle? G2 blinking health bars, but they still stay strong. Elk on the chase. Caps trying to make the difference, the ulti. Hansama taken out, Elk versus the world. Elk continuing to find the angles, the slower is there, the double kill is there. Elk is a monster in that fight.
Elk is just too damn good. And we have a pause. I don't know why.
They know Yike said for 5 more seconds. BLG just want to rush this one down. 4K advantage already. They're just going to be able to grab it. G2 have no response built on the back of that last.
It doesn't have one.
It doesn't have one. If he hits something, it does not have one. And of course, we are still 40 seconds away.
I mean, G2 are just conceding the mid wave. They're just conceding it. BLG pushing in.
Recall's now coming in. Maybe a bit of a miscalculation here from the side of G2 as their side laners forced to return.
And they can go straight back and they can get the soul off the back of this too.
Inhibitor's gonna fall. TP behind, though, is going to be big. Will it be enough? Shun not quite timing it correctly. Broken Blade amidst the entire team, but he's just gonna get deleted. Trying to dash back to safety. Will be able to do it. But now BLG on the chase. Broken Blade gives his entire life. The equalizer, he's got nowhere to go. The Realm Warp, is it gonna be enough? Cosmic Radiance, can they buy enough space? The answer is no. Caps, Mickey running. 3 members left standing. BLG, one final push, looking to close it here, looking to go straight for the throat. They found the winning mid-team fight, and that might just decide it. Caps locked up, the flashback to safety. Caps taken down. Hansama about to fall. Mickey taken out as well. BLG knocking down the last of the LEC as they move on to the bracket stage.
All 4 LPL teams.
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.